Install some lights out with these old ones and in with some fresh new ones. Time to get to it.
3-track lights, indoor lights. They're adjustable. You can move them left or right. We will put the description to these down in the link below.
When we take it out the box, this is everything it comes with. Come with the little track. We're gonna have to put this up. This is pretty cool. So you see these here, these are wire connectors. These just push connectors. All you gotta do is push the wire inside there, like you see that one in there. You don't gotta worry about twisting the wires together like the old twist ties here. And they even come with like short little stabbers that you can bam, stab right into the hole, and it's easy connected like that. But they come with little jumpers, so if you got wires up there twisted already, you can maybe use the caps here, twist those in, and then the other end you could just stab it inside. But when I installed them up there, I actually used these push connectors. So what I'm gonna do is I got a jumper already coming out of my connectors up there. So I'm gonna take that jumper and just stab it right in there. Then on our light fixture here, I'm gonna grab these wires here, the white and black. We're just gonna go ahead and stab them right inside of there. So my line coming in, I'm gonna stab one there, black right here, bam, right there, bam, brown there. And then we're just gonna do the same thing. Stab these in there, black, 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 boop. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Then these guys right here, you're gonna have to adjust these screws right here. These here adjust because depending on the thickness of drywall or whatever you got up on the ceiling, you can adjust these to the length of how long they need to be. You might have some really thick material and this might be recessed up in the wall, or it might be right on top of the drywall. And if it's in the case like mine's where it's gonna be pretty close all the way up in there, so I'm gonna have to unscrew this nut right here, and then I'm gonna have to twist my screw all the way in to where it's giving me a nice distance out of there. And then when you got it to the depth you want it, you can always check it. This little screw that's on the end of here, this is how the light's secured to the track. So take those off. And then these two, when you put your light on, put that down like so. So say that's the ceiling. You're gonna take your light. See, you got two holes, 1 and 2, and it's just gonna sit right on top of the brace. Gotta find the hole. Boop, just like that. And when you adjusting this screw, you're pretty much adjusting to see how much you need it to come out. Because this little, we're gonna call this little, the round nut, it's only screwed down so far. What you see is like capped right there. So it only screwed down so far. And if you got a whole bunch of screws sticking out right there, it's not gonna work because this light gonna be loose and it's just gonna be hanging. So that's why you gotta adjust these screws in here. So we're gonna take that back off, and as you see, we need to adjust this a lot because this is pretty much what it's gonna look like up there on the wall because we don't have any drywall or anything. It's going straight to the box. Take that off. Unscrew the nut here. Got a long way to go. Then we're just gonna twist that in. So I'm not screwing this nut, I'm screwing the actual screw. Then you're gonna do that until it's adjusted to where you want it at. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this light up there. This box comes with yellow lights. So what we did was we opted out and went ahead and got some LED bulbs. And as you see, these are daylight. So we want that nice bright. We don't want that yellow look because it just look dull, depressing. Before I even get up there on the ladder, I'll go ahead and twist in my bulbs so I ain't gotta do it later. And as you can see, this is a GUI 10 light bulb. Probably show it somewhere, but for some reason my camera looking a little fuzzy. But you can see, got two little twisters in there. Kind of look like a yin yang 69 sign or something like that. So, see that? Got two big ends. You want to push that in, and then we're gonna twist it. So you gotta go in to the two big holes. Then we're gonna turn it right clockwise. And usually, I know with other fixtures I installed, see that push in, and you're gonna twist. Bam, now it's in there. Sometimes these can be a little difficult to change. And some light fixtures actually come with a little suction cup that can push on there, and then you can twist it or untwist it to take it off. But this one, these don't come with it. So, I mean, they're pretty simple to twist in, but probably because I got these gloves on too with a little rubber, even though these kind of bald because I got caulk all on them. But push down, and you're gonna twist. So if you buying these light fixtures and you don't want that yellow light, make sure you grab your bulbs. And the LED bulbs is better because with these older style bulbs, and it got the little filament head in there, this thing gets really hot. So with these LEDs, that's the big plus about them, is they don't get hot. You can still touch them after they being on. We actually tried one of these out, and it was really hot already, and it was probably on for probably like not even a minute. It was on and it was already hot. So that's just how those go. But all right, put this last bulb in here. I'm gonna show y'all how to connect it. So we taking out our old fixture here. These are just screwed on with 2 screws. Twist out, pull it down. So you can see how my box connectors is. I was prepping already for a light to be installed like this here. So, well, not like this, but I made it to where it'd be an easy install. I got my push connectors. I don't really like those twist ones because they come undone sometimes. So this is just like easy access. And I love these push connectors because they just easy to work with. You ain't gotta worry about if you got a big enough one and all that other crap. Gonna unscrew this here. Undo your old light. Toss it somewhere where it'll fall soft. Let's see. Do I got aim? Yep. Oh, no, I don't. Pop the whole light bulb out. So we're gonna push this up here, and then what I'm gonna do with my connectors here, got my wire snips. So if yours is twisted like this, I actually got a lot of wire in here, so I can just cut that off. Boop. Cut that off, and then I'm gonna go ahead and strip this here. You don't need to strip it too long. Just about a 1/4 of an inch. Like that there is not stripped too long to go inside this connector right here. Now I'm gonna grab my plate. So when you put this plate on, you wanna make sure you got the open end down, because you gotta remember your little caps is gonna go on these 2 screws to be able to secure this light up. So what we're gonna do now is put this plate on here. I gotta undo my screws right there, and then it's gonna screw inside this plate. Oh. Then my wires, I'm gonna put it inside of this hole right here, right in the middle. And then you wanna make sure you watch the direction of where your screws going when you screw this plate down. See, these is going the long way here, which means that the light fixture is gonna go this way. So I need to do it this way here because I want the light fixture to run parallel with these beams right here. All right, so push that up. Push that stuff out my way. So this is where these stab joints, these stab connectors come in handy. So you see I'm pushing up the wire here, my feed wire into those connections. After I get done doing this, I'm gonna grab the wires from the light fixture, stab those into the side of those connectors, and then just screw my light on. Then we'll be good to go. So make sure that's 30, and then up goes the light. White on white, black on black. Real simple, all you gotta do is match the colors when you're hooking up these lights. But it's good to double check to make sure that the wire is actually hooked up right, because you never know what the last guy did. And I'm the last guy in this video, so I know which one's the right one. So what I'm doing now, I was adjusting those screws on there just so when those 2 stubs come through that light fixture actually be nice and tight up there. 2 little nuts that screw onto those bolts. So you want to make sure that it's adjusted right so that light fixture be nice and tight. If those stubs are sticking out too far down, then the light fixture won't be tight and it'll be crooked. So you got to adjust those stubs, screws, to where they'll be nice and perfect when you tighten down the little nut that's on there. See, I'm screwing them in now, making sure they're nice and tight, and I'm gonna go ahead and position my lights where I want them to shoot at. But this specific light fixture got little screw downs on the side of it, so after you point it in the direction you want it to go, tighten down those 2 screws and you're good to go. Your light fixture will stay nice and put in that direction you want to shoot it at. And that's 1 down, 11 more to go.
On the mission, hustling, trying to get it. So I'm hustling for mine, yeah. So watch me go and get it. My daughter needs tuition or a new family business. So I'm hustling for mine, yeah. So watch me go and get it. These people won't get it. Making designer rich. So I'm hustling for mine, yeah. So watch me go and get it. I don't see competition. I just see tunnel vision. So I'm hustling for mine, yeah. So watch me go and get it.
What's going on?
Oh, hell
Yeah, definitely way more light.
oh, yeah. That's what we did.
Yeah, hell yeah.
No complaints, man. No complaints. No complaints.
Oh, I get a tip or something? Goddamn.
Hell yeah. Nigga, you coming over there helping me put up stuff, man.
Nah,
I need to over there too, man. You ain't on the contract. There's 2 contractors.
nigga, it was 1.5. Nah, it was 2 because Ray was in here.
Yeah,
And then,
and John was here.
no, but that's it. Thanks for checking it out.
Please make sure you leave a like, and always know if you want more art life, go to ARTTlife.com.